Show.
Today the topic is 5 challenges to starting your business. It's a huge topic, and today we are going to develop 5 steps. Dante.
Yes. So the first step is lack of skills. When starting out your business, you may have the most amazing idea out there. It could be whatever business idea it is. But then you will run into a roadblock, and that can be lack of skills. So your idea could be something, but then you may be lacking the marketing skills, how to have a website, how to build a website, maybe how to upload videos onto YouTube, how to monetize it, how to do certain things. And that's perfectly normal. But there are certain ways on how you can overcome that. One way is learn the skill that you need to learn, which can take up quite a bit of time, or you can hire somebody or outsource it to other people. And there are a lot of platforms that you can outsource it to, and they'll be more than happy to help you out. But that's not to say that you can learn along the way. So you can gain a bit of knowledge here and there so you know what to talk about. What do you think, Gaby?
Yeah, well, you are right. It's very important to update, invest in ourselves, because when we are starting, there are many things that we don't know. It's very unknown. It's very unknown environment. And one thing I learned from my experience is because when I started, I didn't know many strategies, and I've been wasting, I think, at least 1 year. I've been waiting. I launched my website, and I've been waiting for people to come to me. So I wasted 1 year and a half, instead of probably investing on myself more, or delegating, or modeling other people. So it's a huge topic. Thank you very much. And number 2 is fear of the unknown.
Yes.
When we start a business, because we are starting, we don't have any idea what's going on in front of, behind of us. And we are really scared. We are facing different type of fear. It could be fear of criticism, fear of other people's success, because we start comparing ourselves with other people's business. And of course, because other people are more ahead of us, at the beginning, we feel probably upset, frustrated, and many people, a huge percentage of people quit. At the beginning, probably for me, it was a big challenge, because I didn't know many things, and I've been stuck, I've been sabotaging myself. But then when I started investing in myself, what you say, the first step, it was a big difference. I started meeting people, knowing, going to networking events, and learning. And I changed that fear to courage. Now I can say it's quite different. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard.
Of course. Another major one is competition. Competition nowadays is very great. You may have a business idea, you may follow through, but then somewhere along the track, you stop for a second, and then you realize that there are a lot of people out there doing the exact same thing that you're doing. And then you go into a phase where it's like, should I keep doing what I'm doing? Or should I just stop and find another thing to try and do? And that's perfectly normal. A lot of people go through that phase, which is quite challenging because there are a lot of competition out there. But the question is, what makes you different from the competition? Even though you're offering the same product or service or similar to that product or service, what are you doing that's different to how the other business offers it? What are you doing different that makes you different from everybody else? Is it your personality? Is it your communication? Is it the content? Is it the designs that you do? What are you doing different from the competition? And it's perfectly normal, like I said before, to feel overwhelmed with the competition, because there is a lot of competition. But when you're starting out, research your competition first. Know how they work, know what they do, know where they're mainly located, learn about them, learn how they do certain things. And it's important to get mentors as well. If you need further help, get mentors, get help from other people as well, because starting a business is a journey. It is a very, very long journey. And the reality is that not everyone that starts a business is going to make it. Everybody that thinks that starting a business is easy and that everybody's going to be successful, or people that sell you the idea that you can have a successful business and start making millions of dollars per month, per year, is a lie. Because the reason why I say it's a lie is because everything is a possibility. there is a possibility that starting a business will allow you to gain profits, but there's also a possibility that you may not reach that level. There is also the possibility that you may reach some sort of income, but it may not be tremendous amount of income. So everything's a possibility, but you have to be understanding what your brand stands for, what your business stands for, what the business values are, what is the reason why you're doing this? And then you will start to realize that everything slowly just fits into place step by step, and everything's a journey.
As you say, Dante, there is no overnight success. No. It's a journey, it's a path that we need to go. It's a roadmap that you go. Sometimes it's high, sometimes you go down, sometimes like a roller coaster.
Yes.
But the idea is to keep going, keep going. What kind of person do you need to become in order to achieve what you want? You can have everything. You can have everything. But how much price are you willing to pay? I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about courage. I'm talking about being in the position of sharing your message, over delivering.
Yes. 100%. Ask yourself, are you ready to put in the work that is required to start in a business and to follow through until the end? That is a big question that you should ask yourself if you are thinking of starting a business.
Yes, when I run my events, people tell me, oh, Gaby, what I pay is nothing comparing with all the benefits I'm receiving, because we need to over-deliver. Don't hide things. Sometimes people are scared of the competition. They think, if I'm going to share my message, they will know everything. I'm not going to have anything for me. No, just give, because we need to educate our clients, our potential clients.
Of course.
And number 4, comfort zone. Oh my God, that's huge. So the first thing is, leave your comfort zone and start doing what other people are not willing to do. What problems are you going to solve in your potential client? I remember many years ago when I didn't know what I know now. I've been scared and I've been shy. I didn't do things and I've been missing opportunities. When I say this to people, they don't believe me because they are seeing the new Gaby. They are seeing me talking in front of people or running my meetups or my events, my working with my son, doing different things. And say, oh, sorry, Gaby, but I don't believe you. Happened in the meetup. It was a huge difference. Still, because we are humans, still we feel the sensation of maintaining in the comfort zone, and that's okay. But the question is, what kind of person do you need to become in order to be ahead, in order to be ahead of the competition, in order to attract more credibility, more potential clients? People will see you. And as I said before, at the beginning, probably people are not ready to do business with you, but they are looking at you all the time. When they are ready, they say, okay, Gaby, okay, Dante, this is the time. What do I need to do to work with you?
Of course, that's very, very true. Another major one in the last step, number 5, is time management. It's very, very huge. When you're starting out, you need to have good time management. Otherwise, you're going to get sidetracked with a lot of things, or you may not get things done. There are multiple ways on how you can do that. One way we can recommend is by setting timers. How in the previous video, somebody mentioned about the POMODORO effect, technique, a POMODORO technique. So traditionally, it's about setting 25 minutes intervals, and then you set a task, whatever it is, you set a 25-minute. It's up to you if you want to set a 25-minute. It could be 30 minutes up to an hour. It's completely up to you. Depends on how you work. You set a timer. Once that timer is up, you then set a check mark. If you have less than 4 check marks, you set yourself a 3 to 5 minute break. If you have more than 4 check marks, you set yourself a 15 to 30 minute break. It's completely up to you. But if you're afraid that during the break time, you're afraid that you may get sidetracked, set a timer for that as well. We use it quite a bit, not for 25 minutes, but we have about an hour. We set time intervals. I use it for about an hour. I then see where I'm left off. And then from there, continue going to the next tasks and next tasks once I've finished the certain thing that I've needed to complete. So time management is a very, very important thing to have. It's a skill that you develop. It's not a skill that happens overnight. you have to build a habit for it as well. So day by day, start building the skill, start building the habit, and then eventually you'll be able to master time management. You'll have better control over it. So set your top 5 priorities first that you need to have completed, and then go from there. Even if you're not thinking of starting your own business, time management is for everything.
Yeah, for your life.
Exactly, for your work environment, for family, for friends, for your personal time as well. Time management is very important to have, and it's a skill that takes time to develop, and it's a habit that takes time to build.
That's true. Thank you. Yes. I remember when I was reading the 10 top principles of successful people, time management is one of them. Yeah. We need to create that habit. For me, it works 1 hour block of time. I use the hourglass, and I'm very, very focused, no distractions. 1 hour and then 10 minutes break, 1 hour, 10 minutes break. Okay, I think it was everything for today. All the best. Very nice and happy Monday. It was Gaby Company.
And at the company. Till next time, guys, have a great weekend ahead of you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.